Good evening from London. We begin in Asia, where US President Donald Trump has arrived in Tokyo, promising to announce what he called great friendship with Japan. The trip marks Trump's first visit since returning to office and comes as Japan's new Prime Minister, Sanae Taikeichi, looks to stabilize her government after a political funding scandal. The two leaders are expected to discuss shipbuilding cooperation and regional defense, with Trump telling reporters he wants to get that industry back. He'll meet Emperor Naruhito today before holding talks with Taikeichi and top business executives on Tuesday, including a tour of the USS George Washington at Yokosuka Naval Base. Back in the UK, Chancellor Rachel Reeves has travelled to Saudi Arabia to court investment and push forward trade talks with the Gulf Cooperation Council. It's the first visit by a British Chancellor to the Kingdom in 6 years and comes despite past Labour criticism of the regime's human rights record. Reeves will use speeches at the Fortune Global Forum and Davos in the Desert to pitch Britain as a stable and agile destination for Gulf capital. She's under pressure ahead of her November budget to plug a multi-billion-pound gap in the public finances, and she says her top priority is growth, not new borrowing. Meanwhile, a scathing report by MPs has accused the British Home Office of squandering billions of pounds on hotels for asylum seekers. The Home Affairs Committee found the cost of 10-year asylum contracts has ballooned from £4.5 billion to £15.3 billion, blaming flawed design and incompetent delivery. The department also failed to recover £46 million in excess profits from accommodation providers Mears and Clear Springs, while relying on self-reporting that allowed poor performance to go unchecked. As of June, more than 32,000 migrants were still housed in hotels at an average cost of £145 per person per night. Labour ministers say they've inherited a broken system and plan to end hotel use before the next election. And finally, HSBC has announced a $1.1 billion provision to cover litigation linked to the Bernard Madoff fraud, one of the largest Ponzi schemes in history. The charge will appear in its third quarter results and trims the bank's capital ratio by around 15 basis points. Analysts say the hit is manageable, but marks another reminder of lingering legal risks. Shares edged up slightly in Hong Kong trading, even as investors await Tuesday's earnings and details on the bank's exposure to Hong Kong's weak property market. Those are your main stories from London at close of business. I'm Juliana Olayinka.